Hey, Greg Moulton coming at you with another exercise of the week. Last week we touched on a very simple abdominal exercise where you're lying flat, pushing your lower back down into the ground. This will kind of build on that just a little bit. So if you missed last week's, you might want to check it out. I'll give you just a brief rundown of it. The starting point for this next one here, you're lying on the ground, knees are bent, take your lower back, you're going to push down to the mat just to create a baseline contraction within your abdominals. From there, you're actually going to bring both your knees up over top of your hips, taking your hands, elbows are straight, hands are just resting on the tops of the knees or kind of the bottom of the thighs. And from this point, you're going to push lower back down to the mat, and then push your knees into your hands go into your knees, nothing's moving, but as a result of the force between the knees and the hands going in towards each other, you're going to create an abdominal contraction. It is important to make sure that you keep that back pressed down into the mat, because if you push and you end up arching your back, you're just going to end up straining within there. The idea here is really make sure that that back is staying flat. So push that back down, push the knees into the hands into the knees, hold that, and then relax. Make sure that your hip flexors don't cramp on you. If they do, just push a little bit less. It's not as the idea is not to push as hard as you possibly can, but just to create a contraction within your abdominals. And if that means just pushing a little bit, then stick with that. Again, to take this just one step further, you can easily do it on a bit more of a diagonal. So lifting the right leg, take your left hand and place it on the inside corner of the right knee. So now we're going to push on a diagonal with each leg and arm. So my right leg is going towards my left shoulder is going towards my right hip. You're going to hold that position, keeping the back down as well. You can repeat that then for the opposite side. So this will just add a bit of a rotation component into this exercise without actually having to produce any form of rotation. So you can still strengthen within your obliques a little bit better, any type of that spinal rotation from an isometric standpoint. So there's kind of a progression from what we worked on last week. Hopefully it works well for you. If you have questions, please feel free to contact me. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Have a great day.